Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
All right, we just talked about Holtman. Let's talk about his old job, Ohio State. Jake Diebler has won 6 out of 7 there.
Come on, Jeff.
Randolph. And he's in we talked about this a little
Yes,
bit
we
earlier.
did.
We argued about this a
I'm
little
about
bit
to
earlier.
put Jeff spot.
Okay, you do that first. Then we'll go to my question.
I said I think he's earned. I asked you this before via text a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Has your answer changed now?
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
How many times do you want me to say?
Real quick.
No.
Jake Diebler, the interim head coach, has won 6 out of 7, and Jeff Goodman is saying that hell no, he doesn't get a shot at the job.
So, Jeff, he turned around a team where the coach let go, and he gets another job before their season is finished, and they're still playing. And you're telling me hell no? Like, he should at least be at the table for a serious consideration, at least, right?
I'll give him a meal at the table. I'll give him a meal at the table, and that's fine. But I'm not giving him filet mignon at the table.
Dusty
May. I'm hiring the dude.
Guy we giving the job
I'm hiring the dude.
They don't care about basketball anyway. Who getting the job, Jeff?
I'm giving the job to the dude that went to the Final Four last year. That's who I'm giving the job to, Dusty May, not the guy who's won 6 or 7 and was a part of the staff when they were struggling and was a part of a previous staff at Vandy. Like, I like Jake Diebler. I'll give him, you know what I'll give him? I'll give him Pepperdine. That's what I'll give him. I'll give him that view in Malibu, and I'm going to give him Pepperdine.
Okay.
Hey, look, you know what? I'm ceding control of the show to Randolph because Randolph is now going to press you on all the jobs that are open. Let's start Vanderbilt.
Let's go to Vandy. Let's go to Vandy. Who we got?
All right, so Vandy, our boy Chris Mack, he may leave the list right now. Yeah, our former coworker, we're going to lose him. I think we're going to lose him here in the coaching carousel. And
you haven't seen him in a month.
Yeah, well, we did lose him.
Jeff. I don't think he's
we
coming
lost
back.
him. He bailed.
I don't think he's coming back.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe you never know. You never know. But I think, listen, Max got his daughter is a volleyball player who's going to Vandy next year.
Yep.
It's a great place to live. Look at Max's resume. It's better than anybody else you could put out there. And people forget that. They forget because of how it ended at Louisville RC. That resume was ridiculous at Xavier and even the first couple of years at Louisville till the Dino Gaudio fiasco.
Yeah, it was.
You want some other names?
I don't know. Is anybody? I think he's a front runner. Would there be another guy for it? If he doesn't,
I mean, the other guys that I've been told are in the equation: Josh Schertz, Indiana State. Kyle Smith, Washington State, Pat Kelsey, College of Charleston.
Now, they putting some money behind this the way DePaul is because Vandy, say what we want, Vandy has been a high academic school and hadn't really given much with the transfer portal and all that. Is that going to change too?
Plenty of money down there in Nashville, RC. Plenty of country music money. So, yeah, if whoever the head coach is, better be a country music fan. No, it wasn't that much. So we don't know what Stack's going to actually walk away with yet. There's conflicting information there. Some people are saying it's as high as 22, 23 million. I'm not quite buying that yet. So let's do some more due diligence before we start putting that number out there.
All right. Let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, Splash Sports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all.
So Oklahoma State, Mike Boynton, sad to see him go. I'm a big fan of Mike Boynton. Yeah. That's a very different job. Vandy and Stanford, I think you're going to kind of be fishing in the same pond, so to speak, right? You're going to kind of have the same high academic, maybe can't take all the transfers, same kind of pool there.
Vandy can get transfers now. Guys, Vandy can actually get transfers now. So it opens it up a little bit. It's a more attractive job than it was a couple of years ago. Stanford, while we're on there, then I'll go to Oklahoma State. It is a similar list. Kyle Smith will be on both lists. But I think, you're probably talking Russell, Turner, Mitch Henderson on Stanford's list a little bit. Russ Turner was at Stanford before as an assistant.
Can we get James Jones on there?
Yeah, he should be. He should be, and maybe he gets in the mix as well because he's done a hell of a job at Yale. Oklahoma State, it's still a little early here. Harder to get good information right now. I would anticipate, again, are they going to pay enough to get a big boy? A lot of people think Buzz Williams could try to get that, could try to get out of Texas A&M. Now, they had a big win today. That probably puts him maybe on the right side of the NCAA tournament bubble. We'll see. He's gone once so far in his tenure. Jerel's looking at me over there. He's giving me the evil eye.
It's about the right side of the bubble for Texas A&M. We'll talk about that.
Jeff, I want to ask you one guy I'm a huge fan of that I want to know why a bigger school would come after, and that's Amir Abdul-Rahim.
Yeah, I think he could be in the mix, but the problem with Amir is obviously down south is probably where he's going to be stronger. Oklahoma State. Now, again, you can go out of region now a whole lot easier with the portal. You can. Well, I think you're looking at Vandy and saying maybe, but it's more probably an academic school. Mac was at Wake, which we know had an academic component to it. Probably fits a little bit different than where Amir's been. And Amir's done it again. 1 year at South Florida at this point compared to Mac, who's done it a long period of time at Vandy. Oklahoma State should look at Amir. They should. I think that is a spot that they're not going to get a guy necessarily that's a Midwest guy. I would think, again, a Buzz will try, maybe a Pat Kelsey, a Bryce Drew, Preston Stradlin at Morehead State, Josh Schertz, Darian. Listen, Darian DeVries is somebody that needs more love. What he's done, gone to 3 tournaments now, at Drake. Why he's not getting more is beyond me. I think he'll be in the mix at Oklahoma State. Here's a name that I like, guys. I don't know if he'll be in the mix, but if I'm Oklahoma State, here's a guy that I think fits it extremely well, and it's not Doug Gottlieb, who I love, and I hope Doug gets a chance there, but I don't know. He's got no coaching experience. Chris Jans, Mississippi State, I think would be a perfect guy to be in the top 5. I don't know if he gets it. I'm just saying, if I'm the AD, I'm looking at Chris Jans and saying, you know what? He's got them on the right side of the bubble at Mississippi State, did a great job at New Mexico State. I think he can do a pretty good job with low resources at Oklahoma State.
Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.